I'll be anchoring the coverage on Showtime Sports online stream. I've heard thousands of tickets already given away for the stops in L.A. and New York. They're going to Toronto and London as well, talking about the money fight, Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor. I debated Brandon Schaub, the former UFC fighter turned podcast prince and stand-up comedian, who thinks Conor McGregor is going to win. So there's a 22-piece we did that's available right now on the Showtime Sports website.
Tyson Fury wants it too.
Yeah, of course, 13 seconds. But anyway, first of all, are they going to show up in time? That's the first bet. What's the over-under on what time this press conference actually begins? Because Floyd Mayweather is habitually late. Conor McGregor habitually late. The egos, the hubris, the pride. I mean, I hope they bring live entertainment. I hope Kendrick Lamar's there dropping some bars.
I'm looking so much forward to this.
Wow.
I cannot wait. I look way much more forward to this than the actual fight.
And that's, I think, everybody. I think this is why. And to be honest, this is the only chance McGregor has to win, and I think he will win the battle of the promos and the marketing. I mean, Floyd Mayweather,
and in the end, he wins anyway because he's going to.
I said it. He wins
even
the
if he
most
loses.
painful lottery in history. And honestly, the only way I can see this. I mean, it will not escape criticism, and I get that, but I'm now looking at it, because now I'm involved as well, for the spectacle, for the hype. It's me doing a Super Dave Osborne stunt. It's the battle of the sexes. It's Evel Knievel. It's Antonio Inoki, Muhammad Ali, whatever.
Yeah.
It's the WrestleMania of combat sports.
That's it.
All right?
I love it.
And the fact that people, even including me, we have to break it down. What break it down, man? McGregor is not boxed professionally.
Ever.
He's going to be training. I heard he's bringing in my colleague, who actually I'm going to be talking to on Tuesday. Paulie Malignaggi is going to be sparring with McGregor, but the fight itself, it doesn't matter. And I guess what I was trying to say is the only way I think some people will come away satisfied is if Mayweather knocks out McGregor, because, I mean, McGregor knocks out Mayweather. It's the biggest upset in the history of sports.
Yep.
No hyperbole.
Yep.
It is the biggest upset, period. Okay? So, not going to happen. So, knowing that, Mayweather has been he got the knockout over Victor Ortiz, which, some people say was a sucker punch. I thought, keep your hands up at all times, defend yourself at all times. But it's been almost 10 years. So, do you think Mayweather can knock out McGregor?
I don't know if I do think if it goes into the later rounds.
Still, man.
Listen, this is what people, right? They say, oh, yeah, no, but Mayweather doesn't have any power.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
But he's fighting the toughest guys on the planet every single time he fights. So
and
if he
Diego
fights...
Corrales, the late Diego Corrales, if he has power. He dropped
Ricky
him 5
Hatton, right?
times.
Also,
Hatton and
left counter, check hook.
Man.
That was awesome. So, he has to really watch out for that McGregor, of course. But also, McGregor does have a puncher's chance. That's
what is that? I know, brother. I get it. And that's the only chance he has. And that's
the only
hope.
thing.
We're putting this on a puncher's. He can't touch Mayweather. Mayweather's 40 years old. His speed, dude, his memory, he doesn't even have to think, and it's already there, muscle memory. He's been doing it since 4 years old.
Yep.
Forget about Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hours to become a master. Floyd Mayweather, this is all he has done.
I know.
Yes, McGregor, tremendous heart. Conor McGregor represents to me the best in the human mind, because I've used it in my life, not to the degree he has. I wish I could, and in a way, I guess I have, because
You are, man.
I'm where I want to be in
amazing.
life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like you too, what I'm talking about, the visualization. The one thing that does worry me about Conor McGregor, not worry, excites me. When he has something in his mind, it does come true, and I know what that means.
I'm saying. I'm not talking about the fight. The fight. I talk about the pressure that's gonna start cooking, and there's a lot of pressure gonna cook. And I said it before. It's like almost fighting a girl. Mayweather cannot. If he loses, he lost to a girl. If he wins, he was supposed to win. He's got too much pressure. He wants the 50-0. Every single person is telling him
now from 2015.
Every
the
person.
Taxman's coming after Mayweather.
You see, that's already started with that. He needs the money, because that's why he probably does this whole circus thing. But every single person in his camp is going to tell him all day long how easy of a fight this is going to be. And for a fighter, that's the one thing you do not want to hear.
But I don't think Mayweather will fall for that, bro.
No.
But
that's the big question that's up in the air. I didn't think Aldo would fall for it.
I'm asking
he fell
can
for
McGregor can McGregor deal with the pressure?
McGregor can deal with the pressure.
Because he is mentally strong.
He's mentally strong, although he lost when he lost against
Diaz.
That was because of the pressure at the weigh-in. Suddenly he hit Diaz's hand,
right.
and I go, wait a minute, Diaz is inside his head.
And I mean, we'll talk. It's
when it comes closer,
it's just beginning. We've released the first trailer, but it's. What is there to break down? That's all I want to know about.
Yeah,
the fight.
That's the thing.
It's entertainment.
It's very hard.
It's great. I'm glad. Bring the fans, the family over.
Oh, it's a 10-90 or a 20-80% chance. Probably 15 or 10%.
Wow, you give them that much, brother? I don't give them a 1% chance. Not one, dude. Not one. No way. No chance. No chance in hell.
Hey. Somebody wins the lottery, right?
I know.
Every single time.
I heard a California teen won twice in 1 week. Did you hear about that?
Again.
California teenager, I was just reading, won twice in 1 week the
Where
lottery.
does he live?
I have no idea.
Because he's a teenager. We can intimidate him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's happening in boxing. But you know what? There are some, and this is the thing, too, that this happens this year where boxing's enjoying an incredibly successful year. So many amazing fights. I've been so blessed to be a part of the Showtime Championship boxing team for those incredible fights in England and then the Barclays. And coming up this weekend, in fact, boss, there's some intriguing fights that I want to quickly just, give a shout out, do a little promo for Showbox, the new generation, Miami of Oklahoma. I'm going to be in Oklahoma on Friday night too, but I'll be in Thackerville. And I don't think we were supposed to talk about my Bellator debut, but I don't think we did. So let's quickly, it's a trilogy fight. Derek Campos against Brandon Gertz. Again, the rubber match. And a lot of challengers, man. Bellator's done a good thing. We now know Gegard Mousasi has been added to the middleweight ranks, instant contender. But they've gone after a lot of college wrestlers. Logan Storley, a bunch of Ed Ruth. And on the undercard, which gets underway at, I believe, what time is it? 7 o'clock Eastern on Spike.com. We have the prelims. But on the main card, Joe Warren, former 2-division champ, he returns against Steve Garcia. But the main event is this rubber match. What do you think?
It's Campos versus Gertz. Gertz lost in the first meeting by unanimous decision in 2013. Then they were supposed to fight in March 2014. The fight got cancelled. Gertz stopped Campos then in November 2015, 37 seconds of the first round. So now Gertz loves the ground game, 2 knockouts, 8 submissions from his 14 wins. And as I mentioned, he did knock out Campos in the last time they fought. So Campos has 5 knockouts, 5 submissions from his 18 wins. If you look at the records, you would think that Campos is going to try to keep it on the feet and Gertz would take it to the ground. But, well, he surprised him last time and he knocked him out. I don't think that will happen this time. I think that Campos is going to move. He's going to know now that he not only has to watch out for the ground game, but for the striking as well. And I think that puts him a little bit more on his toes. And he is a really good striker. He might get him. Now, if it does go to the ground again, that could be a problem because Campos has been submitted twice already. And then he might lose. But
all right. That's Bellator 181 in Thackerville, Oklahoma, and in Miami, Oklahoma on Showtime that night. So, again, get that DVR working. It is Showbox, Ivan Baranchyk versus Keenan Smith. 8 rounds, junior welterweights, a couple of undefeated fighters going at it in the main event of Showbox, the new generation, a quadruple header coming your way Friday, live on Showtime at 10 o'clock Eastern, delayed to 10 o'clock Pacific on the West Coast. And Smith, 11-0, 5 knockouts, fighting out of the Fighting Factory of Philadelphia. He's making his second appearance on Showbox, taking on the 14-0 with 10 finishes, Baranchyk, who is from Belarusian, but has been fighting out of Miami, Oklahoma, and he's going to be making his 5th appearance on the Showbox series. You look at Smith, he has a decorated amateur career, a Golden Gloves champion, but against Baranchyk, who is an offensive-minded amateur standout, he has power in both hands. He's won 9 consecutive fights by knockout before scoring a 10-round unanimous decision over Wilbert Lopez and Jimin Wang on Showbox. In his last outing in February, Baranchyk edged Abel Ramos in what was an entertaining slugfest. And so, again, I got to go with Baranchyk in this one. But, Gordon Hall and the entire Showbox crew always doing a good job. And, the prospects matched up tough always on Showbox. You can see that Friday night at 10 o'clock Eastern and Pacific, only on Showtime. The next night, boss, there's action on HBO. And the man, again, Boxing's had a fantastic year. More entertaining fights with the white-hot super featherweight division on full display. 2 title fights coming to the fabulous Forum in Los Angeles. The main event, and really this could be a potential fight of the year, newly crowned super featherweight champion Miguel Berchelt, 31-1. Out of those 31 wins, 28 knockouts, making his first title defense against a former champion, the mandatory challenger Takeshi Miura of Japan, who comes with a record of 31-3-2, 24 knockouts. So, you look at the rest of this card, the 10 consecutive knockout streak, which culminated in an 11th round stoppage of Francisco Vargas in January. Berchelt, who was fighting out of Mexico, will continue or hope to continue his winning ways in just his second fight on American soil. You'll remember Miura was in the 2015 Fight of the Year with Vargas.